talk to your teacher who is not even talkable.
Yeah, yo. So I really wish I listened to my mom.
It's like these are my friends.
Yeah.
Until when they're in university, this one is here, this one is there. And you're now like, okay, I'm alone.
Yeah.
Mark 5 years time now, you're not gonna have them. Not even one. Never. We're all gonna go together. Best place you ever. My dad was like, exactly. My father told me along the way, some will move out, some will pass away, some will get married. You won't even have one. And guess what? I thought you were talking trash. And today I am in.
Pod goes the culture.
Pod goes the culture.
Pod goes the culture. Pod goes the culture.
Pod goes the culture.
Pod goes the culture.
Pod goes the culture.
Pod goes the culture.
What up, guys? This is Big Shareef, and here goes Pod Goes the Culture. Back again, episode 19 of Many. Na leo, I'm joined with DJ.
Hello guys, hope you're doing fine. We are back again and we are so happy to be here and just ready to give you what we give you always, but today we have the best.
Long awaiting. By the way, I don't know what happened to this, but finally she's here.
Yo,
Finally.
it's been a journey, guys, but I mean, thank God. Yeah.
The lady from the land of Julius Malem, from the land of Miriam Makeba, and the lady from the land of the most hated people.
Yo, I'm not part of it. Ish.
What's happened?
I don't know. I'm not part of them. I stand out personally. Like, I don't know what's happening, guys, in South Africa, but hi, guys. I'm Sasha.
Yeah, we're doing with Sasha from South Africa. We want to dive into South African culture. Let's dissect it. But before we go there, we want to settle one big issue. Sasha, I don't know what is happening, but Kenyans are saying that they can party more than South Africans. South Africans, they are saying, no, you don't know how to party.
I never.
When?
I never. No, we are the life of the party.
No, they said you only know on the piano.
We are the life of the party, trust me.
Really?
Trust me. We, like, without South Africans, there's no party.
Really?
Have you been?
I don't really think so. I don't really
We
think
have
so.
the juice and the sauce.
Have you ever been to Nairobi?
No, I've
Ever been to Mombasa, South Coast? People are partying.
Have you ever been to Val? Have you ever been to Johannesburg or
I've been to
Sandton?
Joburg. But you know, one thing with South Africa, other people are failing to party in South Africa because of maybe insecurity or something.
Yeah.
What insecurities exactly?
People who are coming from Johannesburg, they say, yo,
Yo,
come prepared.
no, it's actually the other way around. People, for instance, if you're coming from like Cape Town or maybe Sandton, you should fear going to Johannesburg because Johannesburg is where the daylight. Not just.
But we have the same in Nairobi. If you're not prepared in Nairobi, we do that.
I know, because there's obviously those areas.
I think it's because they're both capital cities, Nairobi, Johannesburg.
Yeah.
Nairobi is the capital city of Kenya. Johannesburg is the capital city of South Africa. So
Cape Town is the capital city of.
it's Cape Town.
Yeah. Yeah. Johannesburg is.
I know.
Yeah. No, Johannesburg is the capital city of South Africa.
But we have similarities with Kenya and South Africa.
There's a lot of similarities, even with like the languages. Some of the words I can understand in Kenya because it's like similar to like ours. So like you can't gossip about me in Kenya. I'll hear you.
Swahili.
Because
Swahili, yeah, Swahili.
Because Swahili and Bantu, they're having 11 languages and all the 11
Even with me, if I had to gossip about you, let's say in Zulu, some of the, you would, like, even if you don't understand fluently, but you will pick what we're talking about.
Also, Zulu is your
Yes, sir.
So you're Zulu.
Yes, sir.
How do you say hi in Zulu?
Sanbona.
Sambona. And Siyabonga, thank you. Siyabonga.
Sanbona.
That's all I know.
I love one thing about South Africa and you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is?
The umonu. Yes.
Umamulu.
Yo, look, I was about to say it like you're from Omemulo.
Umemulo.
Yes.
Definitely. Like,
What does it mean?
please.
Oh, basically,
I mean-
Omemulo is like a ceremony that is held for virgins. If you reach a certain age and you keep your virginity and you don't have a child, a ceremony is done by your family to congratulate you. And basically, it's like, congratulations, you're now a woman. You took care of yourself. They give you a key. They kill a cow, slaughter a cow for you. And like umkomboti is made. Umkomboti is like traditional beer.
Did you just do that?
Yeah.
I hope that. I think now we are in South Africa. We are in South Africa. Thank you.
And welcome. I invite all of you.
You know that song? It's become a game of words. Yeah, the Mkomboti.
Mkomboti.
That song, people celebrate it in Kenya as if it's a gospel song.
I know.
We don't know it's a
Mkomboti is not a gospel.
It's not, it's like a wedding song. It's
Gospel. Uh-huh.
But they don't know it's a Limca song.
Yeah, it's a liquor song, yeah.
There's also one of the songs in South Africa that's well known. What is it? I forgot the song. But someone told me they thought it was a funeral song. I'm like, no.
Just like the other song, people are celebrating the French song. Everybody is vibing with it on TikTok. Which song is this?
Ute.
Oh,
Ute.
yeah.
That song is supposed to be a sad song. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because it's a boy who is
Asking where the father is.
when the father is raised by a single parent.
Mhm.
But people have but
And we are like, yeah. It's
Oh.
how will we settle in this?
Mhm.
Who is taking it? Kenyan or South Africa?
South Africa.
Hmm.
A man.
Lord.
Yeah, based on what?
Based
I'm a
on,
piano.
Kenya, we have Kenya's name.
Mhm.
It's liquor.
you can't compare.
And if it's music, we also have music.
Let's not lie. Amapiano is international.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Kenyan music is not international. Only Kenyans like okay, honestly, when I came to Saudi, I only started listening to Kenyan music when I got to Saudi.
Mhm.
Okay, when I started hanging out with Kenyans and I got introduced, and at start I didn't like them because I was used to the Amapiano, the ba.
Yeah.
So Kenyan songs are like, the aim is not to sway.
It's not
just
sway.
relax. And then I got to like hang out with more Kenyans and I started liking it as time went by. But
Mhm.
with Amapiano,
Mhm.
anywhere you go, whether you are not South African or not, the moment you hear Amapiano, you start dancing.
Yeah.
You don't need to adapt to it. While it's Kenyan music, you need to adapt to it.
But to be honest, I think she's right because when you play, as a DJ, now talking like a DJ.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So I would say it's true because when you play Amapiano, everyone is relating to the beat.
Yeah.
Be it a Saudi, be it a Kenya, be it a Sudani,
Mhm.
be it like it's so relatable. The beat, the vibe, you know.
Yeah.
It's the beats.
It's the beat that you don't even care what they're saying.
Yeah.
But with Kenyan music, it's about the lyrics. If
Yeah.
you don't know the lyrics, you won't enjoy the music.
You won't enjoy the music.
Because like I was forced to learn some Kenyan songs, the lyrics, just so I can enjoy it. Like, you know, that song like, it's your birthday tonight. Na.
Bien is going to sue you for but Bien, okay, not Bien only. South Africa, Sokisolo in South Africa, and they invite this lady, what is her name? This lady who she sings in Swahili. She's a South African.
Really?
Yeah,
Um,
I'm forgetting.
The name is not coming.
What? She sings in
Uncle
Swahili.
Waffles? No, it's not Uncle Waffles.
She has done some song with She has done this Komatanga with Sotisol.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know it.
She has done some song with the Marasa in Tanzania.
No, I don't know it. Maybe if I can see it, I can tell you who it is.
You told me she's your role model.
Oh, it's a Moonchild?
Not
Shoma Josie.
Shoma Josie.
So, okay.
Ah, Majosi.
Songs and South Africans are dancing.
Yeah.
So you have to check that.
But Shoma, okay.
But Shoma Josie.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's fine.
Some stress.
No,
Feel free.
no.
Okay. Back to culture. Please tell us. From you said you're Zulu. How do you celebrate child birth? The birth process of a child.
Okay, so usually how it happens traditionally is that I think, okay, let me not even say usually. That's the wrong word to use. I think it depends on the family that you come from, honestly. Because I'm from a modern family, so I won't say I really know much about the birth exactly. So, but then what I know is that they have to introduce you to the ancestors, Bashisimpepo, slaughter a cow, and then basically umdeni, which means family, they come together and they celebrate you and all of that, bring gifts, whatsoever. So that's what's done in my family. In other cultures, I don't know, but it really depends on the family you come from, not the whole culture as, you know, the Zulu culture. So we all would do it differently based on what your family believes and likes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
What
I think we jumped one part, like before giving birth and everything, there's marriage. Tell us, what is the procedure of marriage in your culture?
Okay. Firstly,
no, even if it's couple stay.
You just can't be saying.
no, guys,
Or if you are adapting the Saudi style from nikah.
I wish it was like that. I swear.
Tell us how is it? Let us know.
So basically, it's almost I could compare it to the Saudi culture because you're meant to keep yourself as a virgin. As I said, that's how umemulo comes into the picture.
That's my favorite part.
So you need,
I know.
so as you grow from a certain age, you go to, a agreed dance called Mkosini Mhlanga, whereby the elders check if you're still a virgin until you turn 21. They literally check.
Wait.
And you're not allowed wearing a bra. You're meant to show your breast to show, embrace your virginity.
We have to see if they've been sacked or not.
Wait. Can you tell like a lady is a virgin by looking at her breast?
The grannies can.
Yeah.
The grannies can, apparently, but there are different types of boobs, guys. Some of them are naturally like,
Thank you.
yeah.
Clubs or what?
No, there's literally different types. So for me, I would say, no, that's just a stereotype.
Yeah.
You know, but then there's a certain way, a specific particular way the elders check if you're still a virgin and they will know. Which I won't say on camera. It's kind of, it's kind of confidential.
My favorite part is the dance.
Yeah.
The legs.
Yo, that's the best part of it. And that's when, like, let's say a person is from a royal family can choose his wife to be. Like the ladies come without wearing bras, they sit, they play this traditional music, hit drums, they dance. Then you as a prince sitting there watching those breasts.
Oh, those boobies.
Which one is mine?
Which one is mine?
On that point, I had Indonesian friend. She told me, you know what? You do whatever you want to do. Then when you're going to get married, they have some pills in the side. And it comes into what happens in my heart.
Oh,
what? I've never heard of that.
I think even in Kenya, I think I've had something like that.
Wait, say that again?
Yeah.
You know, there's a pill between fats.
When you get married, there's a pill or there's something we wash it in so it comes intact again. So
it can glue everything?
Yeah.
If the press.
No, I'm sure that's technology.
They hooked up. No.
That thing happened now. Not back then. Back then there was no pills. The grannies will catch you.
Yeah.
Because there's a certain way, as I said, how they check it.
Mhm.
You know? So, if they check you and you're not a virgin, you are dismissed from the greed dance and you're not allowed to participate. You participate from a young age until you turn 21. When you turn 21, bagenzela umemulo, whereby they give you the key that, okay, now you can get married, you can do what you want because you've taken care of yourself.
Mm. And so what happens when you mess up? Like,
It's haram. It's like a disgrace to the family.
but you know, these days, this generation,
It's like, and everyone will know.
no, talking about,
traditional. That is tradition. That is their culture. But this,
you're talking about like the current generations.
Not the Gen Zs. What do you know about that?
it's their culture. The culture is like that.
Yeah, that's
So
so
the people who are going against the culture, they are just adapting the modern tradition and borrowing from the Boers and all those. But traditionally, that's how.
Traditionally, that's how it's supposed to, but now, I mean now, like it's normal in South Africa to have a child at a young age. Like I'm not surprised. I won't even ask you where's the father. Because it's already normal that he's not there.
I was doing some work and before when we were in school, when a kid was being raised by one mother, or by one parent, sorry, either a mother or a father.
Yeah.
We will look at them in a different eye. Like, how comes?
Exactly.
Yeah, how comes?
How come?
We were having a show. So I think the other episode we are doing, we're talking about that, and we agreed that time is going to come when if a kid is having both of the parents, people will start to look at you like,
It's like that now.
are you normal?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Like how?
No, actually, because honestly, as I said once, I have a roommate, right? And I was raised by both mom and dad until a certain age. My parents separated. So basically, my mom raised me, okay? So most of the time with my roommates, I'm always talking about my mom, more than I speak about my dad. And so has she. She's also been talking about my mom this, my mom that, my mom this. And then this one day I was like, bro, where's your dad? And then,
Where's our dad?
yeah, so our dad.
What's the like question? Like,
Yeah, where's our dad? What was I talking about?
And then he's like, he's there. He's like, where's yours? I'm like, he's there. You know? And then I was just like, oh, we never asked because it's a norm. You know, it's something normal now. Like, it doesn't click in your head. Firstly, like, why are we always talking about our mothers? Like, where are our fathers?
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, it's something that it's normal now in this day and age. I mean,
something funny is the father might be coming truly more than the mother, but the kid will see the mother's side because the mother is always there.
Yeah.
The father
Always.
is the one who is away. You might find that the father supports the kid more than the mother.
no.
The kids will see the mother there, and they will be
Then I talk
So,
to churches.
and the boys become
mother.
At what age do they? At what age?
At what age?
I think from 16, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not, but I think from 16 it's when it's the proper age.
Yeah.
It's way too late.
It's the same
Right.
as Kikuyus. 14, 15, 16.
But do
Maximum.
you know if you circumcise a boy at the age of around 2 weeks to 1 week,
They're quicker to heal.
Yeah.
quicker to heal and he can feel the pain.
Yeah. I feel like also it's good to circumcise them at a very young age.
Is that good?
I think it's good.
Fun.
I personally, I have a son and I think it's best for him.
But not
Yes.
the pain one. Not all the pain.
They have to endure the pain and know that they have become men. Like, let me not talk.
And some guys believe like it's not a must to circumcise in South Africa. I've met some guys who are like, no, it's not a must.
No,
Like, no, that,
okay. When you say that, I'll come back to my point where ladies like
Eh?
yeah, they're like, you know what? And then circumcised. No, you're not.
Personally, I've never
They
met.
have
I have.
when our socks the socks is touching the wall, so it's not.
It's like an elephant trunk.
I got nothing to say, nothing to add on that.
What's your name? FMCB. How bad is this?
Ew. It's really bad.
All cultures or some culture.
It's just some cultures, to be honest. As I said, that in my culture, I don't really know about much. Lina, I just hear from, from people, like from the Gen Zs.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say I have much knowledge about it, to be honest with you. But from what I've heard, it's not the best.
Okay.
From Kenya, there are cultures which are practicing that.
Yeah.
Kisses and some part of Northeastern. Their reason of practicing it is because they say when the lady is growing, she will be hot at some age. Yeah. So when they do that, it keeps her away from that. Even
From being hot.
Ghana, when we were talking about Turkana culture last episode when we were with Becky.
Becky.
Yeah. She said that some cultures are practicing it so that the ladies can not have that urge of having sex at
Early age.
so
And
to prevent.
They prevent them from being sexual active at an early age.
and you know, the thing is, women do mature faster than guys.
Yeah.
Most of the times, it's the ladies that break the boys' virginity.
Yeah, true. That's true.
So it's supposed to be practiced or you're
Against.
I'm against it. Why?
What?
Why am I wishing nice time? I'm joking.
But at the same time, you're supporting a boy to be circumcised at 16. But at the same time, you're against a lady to.
No, for the ladies, no.
Circumcision is for men.
For the
boys.
ladies,
It's okay.
it has to come mentally.
Yeah.
Like, it's something your parents need to teach you. It also comes on how you take care of yourself. It's something that has to come as a package of being a lady. It's not something that needs to be like forcefully done. For a man, it's understandable, but for a woman, like really, do you really have to be forced to take care of yourself?
Before you go to the next question, a circumcision generally, from Islamic point of view, it's supposed to be for somebody to be clean. You can tell a guy who is not circumcised, he can contact sexually transmitted diseases easily.
True.
Than
Yeah.
the guy who is circumcised.
Circumcised, yes.
That is only one.
Yes.
Other things are here. Okay. Again, from the Quran point of view, we are following Prophet Ibrahim's sunnah,
Yes.
the way of living of Nabi Ibrahim. When we are following that sunnah, that means he want to.
Circumcised.
So it comes in very many aspects.
Aspects, yeah. Circumcised, yeah.
Islam. But in African culture, and they have also other reasons, like where I come from, a boy, when he reaches a certain age, he's supposed to stay with the uncle so that the uncles can teach him how to be a man. And ladies, they will be taken to their aunties so that they can.
Teach them how to be a woman.
The same way you're saying you're not supposed to be forced to be
To take care of your kids.
yourself.
Yeah.
They were taken to their aunties so that their aunties can teach them how to do it and how to be ladies.
True.
But nowadays, even if my uncle slaps me and go angry to my mother and say, your brother slapped me, and the mother will come back and, why did you slap my child? And it will be
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if we are trying to keep this culture, you'll find that we are not deviating away from the things that we will be avoiding a lot of problems that we are undergoing in right now. Yeah. The one you are saying nowadays, men are not men anymore. They're putting their hands where I don't know. But we will avoid all those things if we go back to the culture.
The culture.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how does the divorce work? Like, I've married this guy, and now I've come to a point that it's not working.
Yo,
About the division of the wealth.
yo.
Culturally, we don't have anything like divorce. Where are you going?
No, but it happens.
Yeah,
Do you know, like, in the Zulu culture, I need to, when you, like, marry, when you want to marry me, you need to, like, bring cows.
Yeah.
Ne? So, if he brings cows and all that type of stuff, and you don't become umakoti, you're not that lady, like, and he's just heartful,
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna ask for his cows back.
Really?
Yo.
You have to return them.
Yo. And so look what you guys ate 7 already.
And you already ate them. Already sold them.
You already sold.
No, but yeah, but back in the days, I think they used to traditionally it was just strictly cows. But now, you just pay the amount of the cows. Like, let's say my father asks for 25 cows, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So that amount, the total amount of the 25, that's what they do now. If they say I want 25 cows, so you just convert it into cash.
Mm-hmm.
Into rent. And that's what it's. So if they pay that, maybe let's say 1 million, okay?
Mm-hmm.
If you're not lady enough, abo malume, which are the uncles, they will come back for inkomo zabo, which is the cows. They want their cows.
Inkombo sabo. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have to give back.
Give back the cows. I have a colleague back in South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
They lobolad her
Mm-hmm.
and all of this. She was supposed to get married and she called it quits. She called it quits because she felt like the man was too controlling and she was actually not ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, Miguel, you don't know what marriage is? Why did you say yes in the first place?
Yeah.
Like, it comes with sacrifices and
Yeah.
boundaries
And commitment.
and commitments.
Yeah.
You can commit yourself without being there.
You need to know if you're about to become a wife, some of the things you used to do when you were not the wife, you need to end.
And then
To accommodate your partner's
the girly
feelings.
things, you have to put them back.
Exactly. Like coming home at 12, your man can't be in the house, then you come back at 12 drunk, then you expect him not to talk.
Coming back at 12 drunk and you find that I've prepared food for you.
No, there's no food. When did you prepare the food? Because you came back from work and you're like, no. So look, the husband doesn't drink, okay? He's ready to get married. That's why he married you. So from work, he wants to go home, meet his wife, eat dinner, cuddle, talk about how your day was. But when, because you're not ready for marriage.
Yeah.
After work, I'm going to Bashle's house to get ready. We're going to a gig. Jacob Zuma's performing. Like,
Guess what?
Julius Malema's performing. Yeah. And then next thing, you get drunk at Julius Malema's concert.
Mm-hmm.
You did not cook for your husband.
Mm-hmm.
You come home when he's sleeping and you're drunk. Then you start unnecessary drama.
Mm-hmm.
And then you expect him not to ask for his cows.
What am I picking from this? This is what I'm picking from that. That means that for a lady to get married, you have to do away with something.
You need to, the sacrifices, some things that you used to do, you need to be cut off.
Or you have to marry somebody who is right.
Yeah, that's
That's much better.
That's much better.
If you're a party animal, just look for
For a party animal.
But most
partner.
likely it never works.
Yeah, because men will party with you, then they will look.
I will never get married to a guy that drinks
Yeah,
or smokes.
yeah, men.
I will not.
Will party with.
I swear.
Men will party with you, and also they will give you form. You're not gonna form. You will come, you will pass. But when he wants to marry, he's going to look for
Exactly. Exactly.
And okay, let's go to the burial program.
Yeah.
Maybe someone is dead. What is the procedure of the burial?
Okay, so what I've seen, I'm going to speak from experience because as I said from the start that I'm not really from a cultural family. I'm from a modern family.
Mm-hmm.
So what I have witnessed from my family when my grandfather passed away was that they took like a stick because I think stick connects with or I don't know why, but I think it has to do
It has a
something with
certain
nature.
connection.
Yeah, to nature and spirits and all of that.
Mhm.
They took a stick and his clothing, I think it was his jersey, that he liked the most, and they went to the room where he passed away, and they were speaking to him when he was not there. I was like, what? So basically, they were there like calling his name and like the clan names, like, okay, we are about to take you out of the house right now. We are taking you to, there, to a place to rest and whatever. Basically speaking to him through the stick and his jersey, and they lead him out the house into the mortuary car.
Mhm.
And so he went.
So the jersey and the stick, like, is the jersey on top of the stick, or
Like they
it's
put
just?
it like, you see when a stick, right?
Uh-huh.
Then they put the jersey at the edge of the stick. So they go to where he passed away, and they basically like, they call the clan names.
To the spirits.
This-
Yeah.
Yeah, they speak into the,
Finding used to sleep all the wrong way.
Where he died.
it's where he used to sleep and where he died. Okay. So they were speaking to him because, I think they believe that when the body leaves, the body has left, but the spirit is in there. So you
Yeah.
had to take the spirit out with that particular thing
Mm-hmm.
through the body so that it can rest in peace.
Mhm.
Or it cannot stay in the room, haunt the place.
People-
Yeah, I think that's what it means. Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, I saw that when my grandfather passed away, they were doing that.
Mhm.
And then, during the burial service, it was just the norm, like how it happens normally. We sing, we bury. Oh, but then, before they buried him, I think 1 week before they buried my grandfather, we had something like a memorial service whereby everybody that knew him and the family members gather and they come and help you cry.
Mhm.
But assume Kalisa. So basically, the woman would sit on the floor covered in like, those cloths.
Mhm.
I don't know what you guys call it in,
Like lesos.
Yeah, vitenge and
Mhm.
so yeah, it's a must to cover yourself with that and your hair just for respect. They
Mhm.
put candles and his picture in the middle. We
Mhm.
sit around it
Mhm.
and the men, the ladies chanting, we're clapping, we're singing. They talk about the type of person he was, what he used to like, contributions,
Mhm.
when the date of the funeral will be.
Mhm.
And then, after that 1 week,
Okay.
the burial happens. We don't bury immediately because I've seen some people in some cultures immediately when someone dies,
Mhm.
khalas.
That's Muslim.
Muslim.
Muslim, that's what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. As in your at your final destination.
Maybe married.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, forget it.
and also it also depends like who died in our family. Like if your grandfather, I'm gonna use my grandfather as an example, okay?
Okay.
If my grandfather is from a royal family,
Mm-hmm.
it has to be special.
Oh.
The whole memorial thing is special. His tombstone has to be special. It needs to stand out. Like,
Yeah.
and also in South Africa, the thing, burial policies and stuff like that, it's something that's, mashallah.
Mhm.
Like, have you joined, the burial society or policy or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
And where the type you pay for is, it matters a lot because the day of the funeral, it will say a lot about the type of person, the person was or the type of family you come from. So it shouldn't,
It was status thing.
it's like a status thing. So a funeral has to look up to date,
Yes.
like classic.
Classic. Yeah.
So, cause we will judge as black people.
Of course. Mm-hmm.
Because we will judge. Yeah. So, and also after the whole burial thing, the tombstone, if he was a prince or whatever, or a king,
Mm-hmm.
it needs to look nice. And I've heard that Muslims, it doesn't matter who see you are king, you are what.
Our graves look nice.
It's all
Really?
the same. There's no
Our
tombstones
graves, yeah,
even.
if you check the grave, Muslims graveyard is.
Yeah. Cause
The difference should be only the name.
Uh-huh.
Tombstone.
and I didn't know that. Hey,
So
my boyfriend showed me a month ago,
Mhm.
like we were taking a walk. Then he's like, "Oh, do you know this is actually the cemetery where Muslims bury their people?" I'm like, "Oh, really interesting." I was like, "Wow, I didn't know." It was so interesting for me. And he's like,
even in the mosque, when you're going to pray for Salah, we just go in. Yeah, Insius, and here yours.
Yeah,
And here we
I didn't know that actually.
don't have,
They're all the
It's-
same. There's no
Which I
statement.
feel like it's fair enough.
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, us, it's competition. Like, oh, did you see where they buried him?
Yeah. The gossipers. You
Yo,
have to give the
like,
gossipers
yo,
the right.
they'll be like, yo, he went so painful. They buried him in a
Stimela.
car
What
box.
is Stimela?
Stimela.
Stimela.
It's a
Stimela is
train.
chain?
Train.
Train.
Yeah. Oh, you know that song?
yeah, because the millennials,
Some the Stimela.
Yeah.
the millennials,
Mhm.
we grew with
Sarafina. Sarafina.
you say this,
Yeah, today is June 16. It's a big day for the South Africans.
Sarafina was the movie for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our childhood movie.
Yeah.
We really love it.
And the songs.
And the songs, yeah.
And the new generations, the Gen Z, they think Black Panther is a good.
Yeah.
Maybe. yeah, I think so.
They're associating themselves with that.
Mm.
Okay. In Kenya, burials are different according to the clans and the culture.
Oh.
Yeah. Different
Digos,
tribes. We go with tribes. Mm.
mostly, actually, Digos will bury like Muslim because 90% of Digos are Muslim.
Yeah, Muslims.
Mm.
But when you look at other cultures like what the Romans are majority are Christian, so then they will bury different.
Okay.
They mourn, they will have maybe a month,
Mhm.
they will keep their bodies in the morgue.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now when somebody is being celebrated for her lifetime or his lifetime, they look at things like, was she wow, does she have kids? Do you in South Africa look at this thing?
No, unless if you are rich and then now shares need to be handed out. Like monies need to be now separate.
Lands.
Oh, and you know, Zulu
Fortune.
culture, they believe in istembu, which can be a problem. Istembu is a man that marries a lot of wives. So it happens in our culture where it's normal for a man to have more than one wife. So if,
And we forgot to ask that. What's the limit? What's the limit?
the sky is the limit.
You see?
Sky is the limit. And from Lodwar, what did you say? 10?
20. Up to 20.
Do you know,
Sky.
the Swazi king in South Africa?
Mm-hmm.
Do your research, how many wives he has.
The thing is, the first king of the one from the Lesotho.
No, he's from Swaziland. He's Swati.
Swazi.
Yeah.
How did Lesotho become a country?
In Haibu. Yeah, boo.
If you look at the map, the South African map, the Lesotho
In the middle.
it's a very
And it's so small. Oh, that's what are you doing there, Fra? I don't know, Ranjai, honestly, but it's okay. It has to do with the whole, I'm not sure, migration thing that happened back in the day.
My next question is this.
Wait, before you head to your next question, I want to ask something about the Kenyan burial also, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you know that I know also in my culture they believe that if you have a twin and your twin dies, they need to bury you with your twin. Not really bury you, but you need to the day he dies, you need to sit on top of the coffin as the other twin needs to go in the hole and sleep, and some things are said just so you don't die next. That's the belief. So I want
to let your twin go.
Because you guys were born together, and sometimes it happens, hey? Majority of the time, one twin dies, a week later, the other follows.
Yeah.
So traditionally,
Yeah.
they have to break that. So usually when your twin dies, the other twin has to go in the hole with you, sleep on
I've
the
never known
coffin,
that.
and there's something that's performed for you. So I don't know, in the Kenyan culture, is the same thing, does the same thing apply?
I've never had that.
But there is a culture of, there is some part of lawyers, the Tiriki, I think. If not the Tiriki, then this other guys from the Butere decides when the husband dies, you have to go on top of the
Why?
He will haunt you.
Haibo.
You have to go on top of
You
it.
have to sleep on top of your partner, of the partner.
Yo.
And
Tell you.
I never.
if you don't do that, you will haunt.
You need to ask again. Ask again. Which tribe is that? That you want land there.
Actually, if it's vice versa, if the wife died and the man is still there, then the man has to sleep.
On top of me?
No, the man has to wait dream about you before marrying or going.
So it's a must.
Yeah, if he doesn't wait dream, the next marriage will not last. She will come, and she will come for that marriage, and she will make sure it's not right. So the husband has.
I even have goosebumps.
Actually, I thought it's a rite of passage for South Africans to put bombs on the hands and all this. What's it about?
Oh, okay. For the bones and stuff, let's not say South Africans, okay? Because I think any culture does it. It's when you're a sangoma or inyanga, okay? And there's a difference between inyanga and a sangoma. Inyanga is a witch. Hey, I'm sorry, don't attack me. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But from my knowledge, Inyanga is a witch. A Sangoma is a traditional healer.
But Sangoma,
Big
even
difference.
Tanzanians call their doctors Sangoma.
Sangoma.
Because
They are all not the doctors that you. Yeah. The Wagandas, they call them Sangoma.
because Inyanga, they use medication trees and all of that. Like they do the bad and the good. But Sangomas, I think they only do the good. They help heal.
But for you to know how to heal, you have to know the bad.
Of course. There's always,
So when you go to the hospital, they diagnose first.
and this is how life is, guys. Let me tell you, there's always the good in the bad.
Yeah.
And there's always the bad in the good.
Yeah.
I can have this one white cloth I'm wearing and one black spot is what you'll see first.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a white top, but if you look at me, the first thing you'll say is, you have a stain here. And the same applies when you're wearing a black top and you cheek yourself with something white. You're like, oh, what happened here?
Yeah.
So there's always the good in the bad and the bad in the good.
But I always think that people only remember the bad, even if you've been good to them for all that. So it's even 10 years. But that the last year, that's what we remember.
When things get messy, that's what.
I mean, kill life, Fijo. Like it's life. It's what happens. Cause even, if I can use relationship as an example, okay? Like if you can, like it's all good, love and all whatever happens is nice.
Sure.
The day he messes up, you'll forget about all the good things.
All the days and both.
I'll remember every bad thing he's done and even forget the good things he's done and I'll say he's a bad person.
Yeah.
I'll be like, he broke my heart. He did this, he did that. Oh, he helped me when my mom was sick. He sent money. He took care of me when I was at my worst. I'll forget it. I'll be like, last week you slept with Mbali. Oh, he did it.
Very sensitive question. What's your take on? Okay, I'll start by my take. Then I'll give you the baton. Okay, my take is that South Africans are not.
I'm gonna say I wanna speak last. I wanna speak last, please, because you guys are talking apart.
No, I'm actually the thing I'm talking about is the appetite. And what is going on in South Africa right now.
Okay.
I think it's a narrative some people are trying to bring on to make South Africans look bad, and it will continue because it will be South African versus Nigeria, Nigeria with Kenya with Tanzania with this. If we are not careful and we are not going to handle it and we're not going to talk about it, it will continue like that. Because when Africa is fighting, some other people are benefiting. When we're going to sell bombs, we are going to loot the oil, we are going to loot the...
It's a war.
Yeah. That's what is happening.
It is.
Yeah. Where do you start from? You start with South Africa because a lot of other countries are looking at South Africa as a role model. Why? Because South Africa looks developed more than other countries. Why? They got independence very late. So whites stayed there for long and they developed the land. You see? So other countries look at South Africa like South Africa is developed.
Yeah. And the crazy part is that the reason why South Africa is a developed country is that we got help from the other African countries. South Africa was ruined during apartheid. It went down the drain, and I know Nigeria, Zimbabwe also contributed a huge amount of money to South Africa to make it back to life. And it's so sad what's happening now in South Africa that our fellow Africans are chasing our other Africans, and it's very depressing to see.
A brother.
Yeah, I mean, it's very sad and selfish, if I can say. And I don't know where this is coming from, but apparently it's something that has been happening for a while. It's just been silenced. Yeah. But I mean, inshallah, I hope it ends if you guys vote for me to be president.
You're putting the two guys first, then we will vote. Okay. What's your take on that, Didi?
No take. Let me just say, I'll just support what he says.
Yo, but no, guys, what's happening now is hectic.
Yeah.
But if I say, to me, I think that's what is going on. It's political, and I've met South Africans. I've worked with South Africans. I used to be a driver of one South African guy called Ntete. It was not Zulu, but also he was a clean heart guy. He was a very nice guy. So if you're telling me that South Africans are the problem, then I'm like, okay. And we took it too far when they were playing with Mexicans.
Yo, they were bashing us on TikTok. Yo, I knew it. I even told my colleagues, I'm like, listen, if South African loses this match, we're not gonna hear the end of it. Because already we are hated. Before the match started, people were like, yeah, me, I'm voting for Africans, ne? Or like, yeah, me, I'm voting for Mexico. Some of them were like, yeah, even if Mexico wins, I'll still congratulate them. They're like, yeah, me, I'm supporting the stadium. I'm like, it's this bad.
Like they say that Africans are the dealers and they are playing against
the drug addicts. They're like drug dealers versus drug addicts.
We handled a topic on shocks, the cultural shock. What was your biggest when you came?
When I came to Saudi, the cultural shock was the whole Abaya thing. I'm like, what do you mean? Are you serious? Hotel, I need to cover my son. Yo, the Abaya thing was for me like, how come? Like, even my mom was like, I was trying to take my skirts, my mini skirts, my crop tops. My mom's like, where are you going with that? My mom literally had to pack for me. She's like, you're not allowed. You get arrested in Saudi. When I got to Saudi, even when I wore like a t-shirt like this, I started feeling naked because everyone is I'm like, yeah. And then I was like, no, I need to go get an Abaya. So I started getting a collection. To the point where now I'm so used to going out wearing an Abaya that even if I go back to South Africa, I won't be able to leave the house without an Abaya.
To take your time.
Yeah. I've adapted to it that I don't think I'll ever be able to leave the house without an Abaya. I'll feel naked.
True.
Even now on TikTok, when I see the South African girls wearing shorts, I'm like, yeah, naked.
Which is a good thing. Actually, it's a good party. That's all.
Yeah.
Another cultural shock.
Another cultural shock. I won't say it's a shock, but the fact that coffee is so superior in Saudi. Like, if you want to piss a Saudi off, give them bad coffee.
And us in Africa, we just like,
Just like me, rooibos, I'm fine. Yeah.
Coffee or not, I'm okay. But in Saudi,
Yo.
tea and coffee.
then coffee.
Yeah. Us, it's about tea, but Saudi, make them bad coffee, you'll see.
You see, you're gonna face
I
it.
am.
Coffee. What's your most cultural?
I think it's Abaya. Like, oh, you just come from the airport, you don't have it. And then when you get there, the first thing that you're being handed is the Abaya. What you are going to wear when you are going out.
Before they,
And we're like,
come on.
yeah, the Abaya is the main drama.
It's the main cover. Where you going without an abaya?
Hey, Abaya. Oh.
I'm looking at it on a brighter side.
Uh-huh.
When you buy a new iPhone,
Mhm.
will you buy a casing or not?
A kiss?
Yeah, for the phone.
No.
You're not going to buy a casing for that?
You just buy the iPhone first.
Without the cover?
No.
You're going to buy a cover for the
Okay, no, you have to, in future, you need the cover.
Yeah.
like, if it falls down, I'm going to.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Points.
When I go to a car and buy a TV,
Mhm.
I want my TV to be covered. If it's not covered, I'm not going to be able.
Exactly.
So what do you...
Oh, so, what you did there. This is why I respect Saudi women so much. Those ladies take care of themselves. They know how their value, and the men don't like. They treasure them because they also taught how to take care of themselves from a young age. Until you get married, then you can have kids.
True.
But it's African culture, okay?
Eh? And it's messed up. Africa is messed up.
Gen Z
Because
happened.
This is
Until...
but Gen Zs are not supposed to be blamed. Why?
Mhm.
Gen Z ni mtoto wa Pamela ule wa campus.
Mhm.
Campus.
Yeah.
Gen Zs are product of the. I don't want to say single mothers or single parents, but that millennial era where ladies decided,
yeah.
you're not going to tell me shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because back in the days, the reason why marriage lasted longer was because the woman can I say this? Women were trained to think that jobs are for men. Women need to stay in the house and look after the kids. But then, as time went by, women started becoming independent and thinking that they are the man. And that's when we actually started losing the men.
Mhm.
Actually, I saw a video on TikTok some few days ago. Some lady was saying, all this feminine thing is just a brainwash with the government where they want to get double taxation. Why? Before, one household, the man was working, so the tax will come from the man.
Mhm.
But now, if the man is out working and the lady is out working, the government just getting double tax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is the... But do you think like the old system was working better whereby the wives must just stay home, cook for the men, take care of the kids, the men go and work for the wife? You think it was way better? Do you think that?
Yes.
No. No.
Yes.
No. I am against that totally.
Mhm.
But I think that's a topic for another day.
I think it's much better when a woman stays at home.
No, I can't. I can't depend on a man. Imagine I'm hungry now. I need to think about how I'm going to ask him for McDonald's. Like, can I please have 50 cents for McDonald's? I
For what?
No, I can't.
Say for what?
I hate asking men for money. I hate it so much. I even find it so difficult.
Before we wind up, what is the biggest mistake that you ever done? And you're like, you know what? If you meet that young Shasa, you will tell her not to repeat that mistake again.
Mhm.
Yeah. In Swahili, we say, "Chuna masikio." As in, I will not do
A pinch on the ear.
I will not do
I
will never ever.
that younger Sasha and tell what you need to.
Okay. I feel like I lived my life for friends, to try impress friends, and ended up going in the wrong path. Like, if I had listened to my mom, like, I think I would be way far than I am today.
Yeah, today.
Because I grew up, I won't say, I grew up in a silver spoon. Like, I was the only child and I got things easy. Like, I got everything I wanted. I went to the best schools. My mom literally made sure. And because I was exposed to that good life, I met kids that had good lives. But actually, my mom had to work hard for me to get there. So really, it was me pretending because I was not really I was not, like, it's not poshy life, but I was average. We were not poor. We were not rich. We were average. Then I went to schools where there's those kids and I tried to blend in and did it the wrong way. So my mom told me, Sasha, eat what you have. What we have is what you're gonna eat. Like, I tried my best and in which she did, but I was selfish. Like, I went to the extreme mile where I felt like she wasn't doing enough. So I ended up doing things I was not supposed to do with the rich kids. While the rich kids were not going to get affected because they've got family backup.
Yeah.
You understand? Their family is balanced. So I did things like, instead of studying, I'd go clubs. I would go smoke. I would do all those things with my friends. And while they know that even at the end of the day, if they had to fail, they'll still go to varsity because financially their parents they were stable. You understand? And also another thing is, some of my friends were very naturally intelligent. So would go party. When they come back, they don't need to study. They'll just memorize and they'll pass the test. While it's me on the other side.
You have to deal with the hangovers.
Me on the other side. I'm not saying I'm dumb.
You're dumb.
I'm not saying I'm stupid, okay?
Yeah.
But then I'm that person that needs to study to pass.
Yeah.
I need to focus to understand.
Yeah.
To understand. Because if I don't pay attention, I will not get it by my own. I need to pay attention. I need to study to know. So if I don't do it, it's shy for me. Then I get to school. Yeah, we were clubbing. All of us were clubbing last night. When I get to school, I'm holding a math book. I see people are reading technology. I'm like, what's happening? Like, no, we're writing technology. I'm like, damn, I was practicing maths. Yo. And I was like, yo. And my friends would pass. And I repeated grade 10, I think. My friends passed. And guess what? The next year, they all betrayed me. None of them were my friends. I lost all of them. And I was so embarrassed. Alone.
I think the peer pressure on girl child is a thing you cannot advise if you're not immediate.
Yeah.
If I'm not from your family and I'm looking at it like, you know what, this is going to affect you. Nobody is going to take an advice from me directly. And they cannot advise you, your parents, on the same. Well, the best thing I can do is talk to your teacher who is not very talkable.
Yeah, yo. So I really wish I listened to my mom.
It's like, okay, we're talking about early pregnancy. When the lady is so much in love at that time, you cannot.
Yo,
You can't.
you can't.
The same thing with the peer pressure. And she's like, these are my friends.
Yeah.
Until when they're in university, this one is here, this one is there. And you're now like, okay, I'm alone.
Yeah.
And my father once told me, like, you see all these friends you think you're living for, you're not gonna have, mark 5 years time now, you're not gonna have them, not even one. And I told them, no, never. We're all gonna go together. Best friends you ever. My dad was like, exactly. My father told me along the way, some will move out, some will pass away. Some will get married, you won't even have one. And guess what? I thought you were talking trash. And today I am in Saudi. I had friends along the way that passed away, that died over crazy things, like the most dumb, silly, stupid mistakes, which could easily be avoided. I have friends that ended up in rehab because of doing drugs. I have friends that ended up moving out of the Provence, and I'm that friend that left the country. And I want to say,
And you,
I want to say thank God.
God.
I want to say thank God because I'm not dead.
What is that one thing that I usually go surrounded by Kenyans, yeah? A lot
Yeah.
of Kenyans. Some Nigerians, but a lot of Kenyans.
Yeah.
What is that one thing that Kenyans do and they piss you off? One thing. Tell them.
And also, the one that pisses you off, and also that the ones that inspires you.
No, Africans don't talk. They don't talk good about you until you die.
I'm telling you, no one has nothing good to say about you until you die.
Oh, Sasha. Much welcome.
Yeah.
Give it to us.
Anyway, one thing I really don't like about Kenyans is that they think they can challenge us South Africans with fighting with the girls. The girls in particular. The girls feel like we're dangerous. Don't mess with Kenyan girls. I will cut your neck off. Like they have that type of mentality that you don't mess with the Kenyan girl. They'll end your life. But you can't mess with the South African girl also. That's what I think. I feel like we have I feel like Kenyan girls and South African girls have the same mindset. Like we're so much of the same people that will make us fight the most. That we all think we're the shit. We think we're the shit, and that's what I don't like about Kenyans. You think you're the shit, and they're also like, you think you're the shit. Yeah, I do think I'm shit. Yeah. So that we have this competition where like, yeah, no, Kenyan girls are better than the South African girls, but really there's no difference. It's the nyashis are nyashing. The mindsets are the same.
Yeah.
Like honestly, but I like Kenyan girls because they are very caring and they're the most sweetest people I've ever met when I got to Saudi. Hence why most of my friends are from Kenya.
Okay. Do you know any Ugandans? Are you any friend who Uganda?
Nope.
Exactly. That's one thing that you know about Uganda and Rwanda.
To be honest.
And as you're telling us about one thing, maybe today you came prepared. You knew that you are going to be asked questions. If we missed something that you wanted to tell us,
It's a sex fest.
then and wrap it up with a
Oh my God. Really, I really don't feel like there's nothing, we untouched, but if there is, inshallah, we will be able to shoot it next time.
be back.
With the Uganda thing, I have not really socialized with any Ugandan people. I don't know if I said it right, but, I really haven't met any.
Uganda.
Yeah.
You cannot tell us anything you know about Uganda? Okay, tell us about Nigeria.
I love Nigerians.
But so now it happened. Amazing. Bye bye. Wa salama.